How's it going, everybody? We are starting Vampire Savior. Wahaha. Exciting. They're getting their first matches going, and we'll be starting the stream part of it soon. So in the meantime, how's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. It's pretty early in the morning over here, 11 a.m. I know it's early, I just crawled out of bed, right? We're getting our players coming up here soon. In the meantime, if you're interested in helping out, we have a bunch of information here. Matcherinos. We got our Discord server, a bunch of other great stuff in there. You can check out my commands. Voila. How's it going, Tie-Dye? And once we get our first matches started, we'll be going soon. So give us a moment here. We're pulling it all up. Doing a little bit more stream editing. I'm kind of doing it all alone today, too. Been pretty typical, but you know what? I can handle it. Ready to get your ass kicked, huh? Alright. We'll be streaming top 8. In the meantime, they're doing their first rounds, and we'll get going with that. I think there's like 12 entrants tonight. Or this morning. So, a lot of good entrants here. We have, our new time is 11 a.m. And that's because we're kind of getting it for our European players, so that they can start playing too. 11 a.m. for us is like 8 p.m. for them, so it kind of works out pretty well, I think. Yeah, we had a lot of European players who are pretty interested in joining these tournaments, so it works out well. I'm glad to see how much they're going. Good morning, Grimmond. How's it going? Let's get more stream stuff set up here. We're waiting for our first match. Vampire Savior is a very fast game. These are all 2 out of 3 rounds, 2 out of 3 games, except for finals, which all 3 of the finals matches will be 3 out of 5, as normal. There is money in our pot already. We've got, let me see here, $53.15 for this game. So if you guys are able to give any free money, you can do that with our coupon code MountainVSav2. You get some free 35 cents. You can also check out the partner quests on the right. That will end up getting some extra money for these players as well. This is exciting, getting Vampire Savior going. I love Vampire Savior. It's such a fun game. Very, very fast-paced. It's kind of simple, but in a complicated way. Like, there's so many little intricate things to know, and I love that. I had a fun Plus R tournament yesterday. We had a lot of entrants. Turned out really well. It was a blast. Somebody ended up beating Mike Z in Grand Finals, so that was pretty awesome. Okay, we're going to have our first match here. It's going to be Tsar Sparky versus Slash Gordon. This is before top 8, so we're not quite there yet. A lot of them, it's kind of their first time playing in Fightcade. I know Slash Gordon's played the game before, but they they play with like in locals, you know, so they're not used to using Fightcade 2 as much. All right, here we go. First game, Super Tsar. It's actually swapped sides here. Tsar Sparky versus Slash Gordon. Thank you. The overlay is actually pretty, melds really well with the game, I think. So you see Tsar Sparky's playing as Victor, and we have Slash as QB. They're both kind of getting a little bit of distance there. Slash trying to get those extra pokes in, going some really fast volleys as well. Victor's going to have a hard time getting in. He has some really strong damage that goes on. But Victor's also pretty low tier from what I understand. A lot of people think of him as a grappler, but he's got a lot of extra heavy hits that go on as well. You see QB's locked in the corner here. Get a little bit of that white health, but it's recovering. In this game, when you take chip damage and you take just kind of regular hits, it increases in, it does double the damage in that white health, but that white health recovers over time as you haven't gotten hit before. Nice assault right there. Good throw. Keeping some side steps over there, getting that distance. Both of them keeping some good, spacing in between each other, just trying to keep that middle ground set. Both going for those long-range attacks. You can see Slash Gordon's playing pretty cautiously. Neither of them has lost a bat so far, and they both have a ton of meter. You can see Victor has 5 bars and QB has 3. Just more and more little pokes. He wants to try and keep QB stuck in that corner after the round switch. Unlike most other fighting games, you don't reset back to the center in between rounds. You keep health bars and everything. So that was a tech throw. So in tech throws, you still take a little bit of damage, it just doesn't do nearly as much. A lot of old fighting games do that kind of thing. Nice assault again. So when your opponent's knocked down, you have an ability to do a pursuit on them, where you end up jumping on top of them and you're doing some damage. That damage always is white health, so it's never going to actually deal, like, it's always recoverable, but you can kill opponents with white health. So a big part of this game is making sure you maintain that momentum, right? So the momentum makes it so that your opponent isn't going to recover that white health quickly. So we see here that Slash got the first point. Okay, so we're switching here, going for the next round. Man, I love the music in this game. It's so solid. So you can see QB stuck here in the corner. Victor trying to get out. Now, he did a guard cancel. Every character has specific guard cancels in this game. Always costs a meter to do. One thing that's kind of unique with this game that I really like is that every character has a reversal, and every character has a command grab. So there's a lot of kind of universality in all of that. But still, at the same time, every character has so many different unique things. Like, a lot of characters have different movement options that most other characters don't have. So, for example, Lilith can do her super jump, and Jedah can do a sort of an air dash. And there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on, too. So you can see Slash really on the upper hand. He's got an extra bat, but that bat's almost done. You can see Victor just trying to get those pokes, just trying to get that one bar of health out, so Slash can't do it. Still holding on. Slash just barely have any health left with this life there. There we go. Knocked down. Now they're both even for the life bar, or the life bats. So a lot of back and forth going on here. You can see QB's recovering that health. You definitely, if your opponent is has a lot of white health, you do not want to let up. Keep having them make the block, keep having them do other stuff like that. Make sure they don't recover that white health. Keep that momentum going. Both of them have a ton of meter. Really, at this point, they should just be throwing stuff out. That's what this game's all designed about. 6 bars of meter, 5 bars of meter. Their health is about even now at this point. There we go, getting a little bit of heads up of attacks there. Couldn't quite combo it, though. Nice link there, going into a pursuit. Getting a little bit more white health, almost dead. Tsar could be taking this. Oh, nice kill with that super, and Slash Gordon ends up taking it 2-0. Let's go back to our top 8 here. We'll take a look at what we're at. I know there's a little bit of updates here since then. Our next match is going to be Dyne versus OhDatsApplesMate. Alright, so we got here Dyne playing Jedah, of course, and Apples playing Felicia. Dyne is a very, very top-level player. You see him a lot at Majors, going really high, always top 8 whenever he enters. There's his patented Dying Force, going to the Dark Force ability. There we go, Dark Force again. So you have an infinite available to you as Jedah when you're in that Dark Force. He's always attacking overhead and things like that. Very quick win. That's very typical of Vampire Savior, where you see somebody win super duper fast. Dyne taking the first game here. Apples has a pretty uphill battle here at this point for him. There we go. He's going to have Dyne stuck in the corner a little bit. Never mind. Felicia has some really great cross-up options when your opponent's waking up, because she kind of, when she dashes, she goes across your opponent. So there is a lot of that going on. Nice Sonic Spin. Dealing a lot of damage to Jedah. Dyne could be in for this. Might lose a point here. A life. There's a kill. Felicia coming back here. Getting a little bit of... nice throw there. Canceling out Dyne's Dyne Force. Or Dark Force. Stuck in the corner. Now they're even on lives. But still, Apples was doing really well with this comeback. Could possibly take this. Gotta be really careful with those Dark Forces. He does have limited time on that. Misses the unblockable. So that super that Jedah does, it goes across the screen, and then if he touches you when he activates it, it's an unblockable move. Was not hit by that though. Dyne ends up taking this one 2-0. We go back to our brackets here. We'll see this. We're getting a little bit of updates here for the middle of their games. So that was Dyne beating OhDatsApplesMate 2-0. And this is a fast game, so I know we haven't really even completed all of top 8 for who's where, but that's kind of where we're seeing right now. We have other matches going on. M versus Aerisu looks like it's going on right now. Alright, so we're still waiting on a couple more matches before top 8, so I'm going to go ahead and stream M versus Aerisu and their match. If I remember, M did really damn well last time. I think he got second place in our last Vampire Savior tournament. So let's see how well he could do here. I guess they already started, that's fine. So we have here, M is playing as Bulleta, also known as BB Hood in the US. And Aerisu playing Sasquatch. Sasquatch has some really crazy tech that he's able to do. He's able to do like kind of a hop in the air when he does his dashes. And while he's doing that, he can do some overhead attacks at the same time. So he's got really quick overheads in the middle of his attacks there. Bulleta has a lot of projectiles, but she is a charge character, so she's a little bit tough to use in a game like Vampire Savior. Got a lot of projectiles. She does have an infinite available to her as well, but it's not very easy to do. Nice command grab. That's going to deal some solid damage. Not quite a kill. He's got a ton of flashing health, though. And there's a kill. M taking the first point. Going in here for now, Zuckerfree, or M, has the first point here. Just trying to get in there, get that pressure going, locking Aerisu down from his Sasquatch. Both of them pretty even on health now, though. Going in for Dark Force, I think that was probably an accident. Dark Force in this game, it's always done by pressing both lights, both mediums, or both heavies. It gives you 3 different versions of them. And you see it accidentally pressed a lot, especially when you're trying to go for push blocks, because push blocks you have to mash a lot of buttons. So you want to make sure you don't accidentally do that. A lot of white health here on Sasquatch. Those penguins not helping them out. Still stuck in the corner. Aerisu having a really hard time. Sasquatch does have some great movement options, but he's having a really hard time getting in here against M's Bulleta. No meter left, though. Nice command grab again. That's going to kill. 1 life left for Aerisu. He's got to hang on here pretty heavily. Nice hits, keeping that pressure going, locking him down. Bulleta, a whole life ahead. There we go, nice throw. Good tech hit, though. Again, techs in this game very fast for tech throws, but you end up breaking out of it getting not as much damage as normal. You still do take damage when you break throws in this game. Oh, nice job there with the Dark Force for Sasquatch. Ended up dealing a lot of damage to M, but Sasquatch really holding on here, just about to die. It looks like that pursuit may be the final bit. There we go. And that took it. M is going to win this one 2-0. Let me just update the matches here, and we'll update our top 8. Let's go ahead and do M versus /Gordon next. So I'm going to pull these players up here. Let me update the loser side of these top 8s here. Aerisu ends up getting into top 8 as well on loser side from that match. Okay, already starting here, we've got Bulleta versus QB. Didn't change the names yet, let me make sure I do that. QB is Slash Gordon. He's got some really heavy pressure here on Bulleta. Both pretty even on health, though. So one trick you see a lot of where Slash does is he really tries to get in for those air attacks, those air dives, and then keeps comboing in for some more damage. It's a very fast move, it's hard to deal with, but that's definitely what you see Slash's kind of tactic going for. M getting a first life, going so far pretty strong. QB still has a lot of supers left, but you see that M is really trying to use his supers to its fullest, using them all right away. Not really being any conservative on the supers at all. VSAV, you know, you get meter pretty quickly in this game, so it's usually pretty good idea to just kind of keep throwing them right out. You see there, Slash getting out of the corner. A lot of white health here. Oh, nice hit there. That super's going to be pretty solid. That super let Slash recover quite a lot of that white health, too. Both really even on health. This could be anybody's game. Super close here. Slash does have a lot of meter to work with. That bubble's going to really... There we go. Nice. Oh, it didn't quite kill, though. Couldn't quite get a kill off that. Oh, that super just barely made it so that M could sneak under and then get a good kill. So 1 point there for M. Let's see if Slash can come back here. Nice lockdown. Really keeping that white health. Look at that. Really applying that. Gonna be a very quick kill, it looks like. Just needs a little bit more damage. Couldn't recover that. Very important momentum in this game. You have to keep your opponent on lockdown or else they'll end up recovering that health. You do not want to drop it at all. There's a lot of tech hit going on there. The way tech hits work in this game is it's really a push block. The push blocks are activated after you've pressed a number between 3 and 5 buttons. It's kind of randomly decided how many, but you have to kind of keep mashing while you're blocking in order to push your opponent away. It's a very tough skill to learn in this game, but once you do, it's very important. Since this game's all about that momentum and lockdown, when your opponent gets you locked down, if you can't tech hit, you've lost. You essentially can't escape, so you have to learn how to use it really well. Slash really trying to keep that board control going on. Both of them just have the 1 life left, and Slash really hanging in there, getting a lot more extra damage in those hits, just whittling away at M's health. Slash does have 2 meters left. Oh no! And that quill right from getting stuck in the corner, that ended up doing it. M ends up taking that one 2-0. So let's go back to our top 8 brackets here. We're going to put M at the slot right here underneath Dyne. So M ends up making it into winner semifinals. So we now have our official top 8. We have Johhny in that last slot here. Ended up being Sunny off stream. And we got our first match here. Next one is going to be Aerisu versus Tsar. Wrong sides here. Let me switch that. So Tsar is the Victor player. Victor is known to not be that great of a character, you know, honestly. But Sasquatch is one of the top characters in this game. Aerisu, very new player to Vampire Savior. He's talking about in the middle of the tournament, he's looking up the wiki in between his matches. So he's really getting used to a lot of this stuff here. But Sasquatch has some pretty crazy tech he's able to use. Mostly involved with him dashing forward. His dash becomes an airborne like movement option. And then he can do so overheads at the same time. But good awareness there from Tsar, getting knocked down. Both of them 1 life left at this point. Keeping up that damage. Victor doing some solid damage here, following up with a pursuit. Tsar doesn't have any meter left and was not able to take advantage of that white health at the end there. Going in for some more Dark Force. He's going to try and do some blow-up penguins. Can he get some hits there while he still has it? No, not really. Not really able to use that Dark Force to its advantage. There we go, going for another one. This is a different Dark Force that he has. Sasquatch has quite a few different ones. Every character has 3 versions of them. Some of them are kind of the same. Some of them change a little bit. Victor really just trying to get some of those solid hits in just to deal some of that extra damage. Nice hit there, really close to death. Aerisu having a very tough time here. Almost dead there, but that's a kill. Sparky takes the first one. Switch sides again here. There we go. I had the sides all wrong the whole time. Alright, Super Tsar is Victor. He's got the 1 point here. And Aerisu is Sasquatch with 0 at this point. Nice hits, keeping it going. Both really trying to just keep their distance. They want to get that control of the board in the middle. Sasquatch stuck in the corner, not going to be able to do too much here against Victor. Victor's pressure isn't that incredible compared to a lot of other characters, but again, he has some really good damage, some good throws. Every character has some decent throws, though. Victor does have good range and good damage. Nice hits there, continuing a little bit more stuff there, finishing with the Dark Force, not quite a kill. That was an EX Dark Force. The EX ones do a little bit more damage, but all Pursuit. But all Pursuits end up doing white damage, whether it's an EX Pursuit or a regular Pursuit. Victor stuck against here, really tough spot. Sasquatch could have sealed the deal with a super Pursuit, but did not use it. Again, Aerisu, like you saying, is like looking up the wiki in the middle of matches, so he's really new to this game, but doing pretty well still overall. Aerisu is a very top plus R player, really good at the game from France. So he's kind of, you know, he has a lot of experience in fighting games in general. Nice use of those supers. Tying it up here with the lives. Nice throw. Getting some Dalsim noogies in there. More pursuits going on. So you see Sasquatch stuck in the corner. Both of them only have 1 super left. Oh, there we go. A lot of back and forth. You can see those footsies going on, the wiggling back and forth there. Stuck in the corner, though. Only 20 seconds left on the clock. Usually you don't see too much timeouts in this game. It's a very fast-paced game. Both of them are playing pretty slow here. More supers. Aerisu really using that that ice spike super to his ability. Oh, nice guard cancel. That could have saved his life right there. Nice tech hit. Both of them really low on health. Who can take this? Oh, mashing 3 of those in a row. And Super Tsar takes it 2-0. So let's put Tsar back up on our top 8 board here. And we'll call out our next person. Alright, we're already on to our next match. We've got Johhny playing as Lei-Lei, and we've got Tie-Dye playing as Lilith. Lei-Lei has some air... she has like an air dash that's really like an air walk. She moves straight forward horizontally in there. You're going to see a lot of stuff with Lei-Lei where she does the that pendulum swing. And that's a really good move for crossing opponents up and just dealing a lot of solid extra damage. Lilith's main ability, really, she's got her super jump, and she can do diagonal versions of super jump as well. With that and some good range, she can do some really solid attacks going on. Typically what you see a lot of for Lilith trying to get in, too, is dashing forward with medium punch. It's one of her best range moves. And what you just saw right there was her her Raging Demon type of move. You can combo into it, and it does a significant amount of damage as well. Lilith is not known for having solid range attacks, though. Her projectile, all versions only go a certain distance. The strength of the move really just shows how fast her projectile is. So it's tough to make her projectile really do much of anything other than kind of hold a little bit of space forward in front of her. She is relatively quick, though, so she's got a lot of moves that can kind of rush in really fast, especially ones where she's doing her super jump to get in. A lot of back and forth here still, tying up the lives. You can see here, Johhny has a bunch of meter to work with. Got the Dyne Force, or the Dark Force going in. Really trying to use that to his ability, but with the Dark Force for Lei-Lei, especially with I think most other characters too, you end up kind of being vulnerable afterwards. You gotta be really careful with those Dark Forces. Johhny ends up getting the first win. Let's see if Dyne can come back here. A lot of solid damage on Lilith. Again, you gotta keep that momentum. If you've got your opponent and they just got a bunch of damage, keep getting on them. Don't stop, because that white health is going to transfer into a kill eventually. If you leave them alone, if they don't take any chip damage at all, then they end up recovering that white health. Now it's a pretty close jumping command grab that Lilith did, but just slightly off it looked like. You see Dyne's using a lot of supers to get in, which is really good. None of them connected yet, but at least he's using the ones that he's got available. We've seen a lot of people where they're stocking up on those supers. You know, they got like 5 of them when they're dead or something like that. But that's not how Dyne's playing. See, that super right there, the EX version of Lilith's projectile, is more used to try and kind of just keep space rather than do any damage. You saw it didn't even connect and continue comboing after it hit Lei-Lei for the first time. So it's better for space control. Dyne almost dead here, just a barely about a little bit amount of health left here. Coming back with a life, but has a lot of ground to cover here. That's good, keep that up. Doing a whole bunch of projectiles while the opponent blocks that is going to deal a lot of chip damage if you can't get an actual confirm. Again, a lot of health ground to cover here, but Dyne's doing it. Just a little bit of health left, could die, and there we go. Johhny takes it 2-0. Just a reminder, guys, we got this server here, the Mountain. It really is kind of a way where we're trying to just improve at all sorts of fighting games. Yesterday we did Guilty Gear. Today we're doing Vampire Savior. Next week we're going to do Third Strike and Melty Blood. So we're having a whole bunch of different kinds of fighting games that we're running. And really the point of the server is to kind of elevate beyond all the kind of crap that's going on with the FGC right now, and also kind of get there and improve and get better with coaching and all this other kind of stuff, where you're really the focus is to try and get better at fighting games. And that's what fighting games should be about, right? The competition, getting better at all that, learning everything. So it's really about us getting together and working with each other all the time. And if you want to join that, you can see the link here in the chat here. That's for our Discord server. And also get some extra money for these players. We've got a Matcherino link right here. You can get a free 35 cents to these players by just using that coupon code. Doesn't cost you a thing. Let me take a look at how far we are right now. Let me refresh. We're currently at $53.85 for these players. Top 3 are going to make some money. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. And like I said, we're running multiple games, not just anime games, not just Street Fighter games, all sorts of other stuff. What we're kind of doing is more off of vote lately, so we'll see how it works. Right now we're running Vampire Savior today, and then like I said, next week we're going to be doing Third Strike and Melty Blood, so come check that out. Let's go back to our top 8, or again we're in top 6 right now technically, so you can see this is where we're at. Alright, so we got OhDatsApples versus Superstar, or Tsar Sparky. We're going to have Felicia versus Victor. I'm excited for this. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so we saw here where Apples is the Felicia player. Fought against Dyne earlier. Had a couple wins on lives, but wasn't able to take a full kill. So very solid play from earlier. Victor doing some massive damage here, not letting up. Going in for a pursuit, trying to keep... oh, nice super there, ended up doing it. Tying up the health a little bit. Felicia's still down quite a bit, though. That's a kill. Victor getting a first life off of Felicia. Nice super combo right there. Going in for a throw kill. One thing you see with this game too, and this is actually pretty common with a lot of older fighting games, is yes, you can tech out of throws, but if a throw would have done the final killing blow, then that throw will end up killing and it won't be able to tech. So I'm pretty sure Vampire Savior does that as well. Super Turbo does that for sure. In Vampire Savior, the throw is kind of a... if you tech a throw, you still take some damage, but it's not nearly as much damage, and you kind of get a better advantage when you recover, rather than if you just got raw thrown. Both of them pretty even on life here, but you can see Victor had a lot of momentum. That throw really saved Felicia at that point. Oh, could be a kill here. Oh, Apple's taking it. Good stuff from Apples getting a win. Apple's getting a point on there. Gonna need one more here against Tsar. Let's see if Tsar can take this back or not. Look at that damage. So much white health. Keep that momentum going. Make Felicia block. If you take chip damage, your white health is not recovering. That's a quick kill. That's what I'm talking about. Keeping that momentum there. So now Felicia's got an uphill battle. Victor recovered a ton of that white health. Just keep that pressure going. That's the name of the game. Both of them still have two supers. Oh, nice use there. The spin dash. Going in for a quick pursuit. That wasn't even a dash. It was actually a ground attack. Nice air throw. Keeping it both. Both of them trying to kind of cover back here. Victor still having the advantage with health. Oh, able to hit Felicia during the recovery of that move. Felicia not doing too hot here. Victor just needs a little bit more damage. That's going to be a nice damage there. Oh, couldn't follow up with the full combo. Victor still has 2 bars left. Not quite a kill. Victor's probably going to be spamming a whole bunch of supers here if he can, if he notices, if he's aware of his super meter. But that's a good kill there. Tying it up. Now making it 1-1. Whoever wins this is going to end up going into loser semifinals into the top 4. So money here ends up going to top 3. So they do have to make it beyond top 4 to get that money. Pretty even though with 1-1. Victor's stuck in the corner, but that's not hurting him. Doing a lot of those solid attacks. Air throw setting it back up. Both of them going for some good throws there. keep going for those throws. Finally got a tech hit on those throws, though. Almost a kill here. Not letting up on Felicia. Not letting her recover that white health. Just got to do a little bit more damage. But now she's fully recovered, and that is gone. Making them a little bit more tied here in health at this point. Felicia covering that gap there. That's a kill. She's stuck in the corner. But there we go, tying it up immediately. Both of them just have one life left. Whoever wins this life is going to end up taking it and going into loser semis. So let's see who does it. Solid hits there with the pursuit. Victor keeping that momentum. Look how much white health is there. Putting even more there from the pursuit. Again, pursuits only deal white health and damage. And that is going to kill. Victor taking it. Tsar Sparky moving on. 2-1. Good stuff. So next match is going to be Slash Gordon versus Johhny. We're pulling up their match right now. Okay, we've got Johhny on our left side and Slash Gordon on our right. Johnny's going to be playing as Lei-Lei and Slash Gordon playing as QB. All right. So you see Slash Gordon, the way he plays is he really tries to like go in for those dives and go in for some very quick damage, quick attacks. We'll see how well Lei-Lei can deal with that. That pendulum is very tough to deal with if you're not used to seeing it. It does kind of cross back up, back and forth, but it is punishable if you know how to deal with it too. A lot of back and forth here. Both of them trying to control that middle ground. Able to recover from that projectile. QB really applying that pressure. Johhny having a hard time getting around. That anti-air is doing some solid work there against QB though. Like we saw, Slash likes to attack from the air as QB, and that's very common for QBs. But that anti-air is doing a really solid job against it. Johhny having a hard time dealing with this. Not sure how to deal with QB going in and doing those fast attacks. There we go, though. Getting some more learning action going on. Got that bubble going in, locking down Johhny, not wanting to get hit by it. But that's going to push him into the corner. This could be a quick kill. Just one more confirm. And Slash takes the first game, 1-0. Alright, we can see here Slash really kind of getting those pokes. Deaths by 1,000 cuts, as they say. But those pokes are adding up. Already at half health for Lei-Lei. Good kill. Very quick kill so far. Gonna keep that pressure going. Both of them still at 2 bars. None of them used a super yet. This game has a lot of different super options available to you. Not just super moves, but also ES moves, which are, you know, like EX versions of third strike moves kind of thing. Where you end up doing a more powerful version of a regular move. There's also guard cancels. There's ES pursuits. There's a whole bunch of ways to use supers in this game, but you gain meter very fast. Lei-Lei just about dead here. Look at that health. Nice punish on the pendulum. A lot of back and forth here. QB really one more hit here, and it could seal the deal. Lei-Lei fighting for her life. Nice anti-air there again. Both of them sitting on a lot of meter here. 5 bars for Lei-Lei. Oh, and that's a kill. Slash Gordon ends up taking it. 2-0. So back at our top 8 bracket, you see that right here. We now are only in top 4. It's going to be Slash Gordon versus Johhny. They just did that right now. Slash Gordon ends up winning that one 2-0. And our next match is going to be winners finals. It's going to be M versus Dyne. So let's see who can take this. This one is going to be 3 out of 5. All right, a lot of back and forth here going on. We see here Dyne going for the unblockable. Going for those overheads, but both of them doing some really solid push blocking here too. M has taken a lot of damage. It's going to be hard for him to cover this back up. A lot of hits going on there too. Look at that solid damage. Keeping that momentum. That's what we're talking about. That's high level play right there. Just not letting up. Keeping it going. If you guys can do me a favor too, retweet that saying we're starting top 4. Really appreciate it. Look at that cross up there. Dyne really playing his heart out here. His Dark Force not being able to be effective there. Another push block. More hits. Nice anti-air with the Molotov cocktail. Again, it's pretty tough for Bulleta to use a lot of these kind of moves like that anti-air because they are charge attacks. So things like her missiles and her Molotov cocktail are charged back forward or charged down up. So it's hard to use it on reactions more like a flash kick. Nice job dodging the unblockable, the ground unblockable move. Oh, there we go, and that is going to be a kill for sure. Dyne taking it 2-0 now. This is winners final, so it's 3 out of 5. Oh, it is a DP motion. My apologies. All right, Dyne has one more win here. If he could take this, he's going on to grand finals. One thing I love so much about this game is just how many different movement options each character has, because each character has kind of their own unique movement options. You see there how Jedah has his like a damaging air dash, and Bulleta has a double jump. Man, look at that momentum. Dyne just not letting up at all. Keeping that pressure, trying to go for that unblockable. Did not work out though. And was able to escape. And getting hit with that Dark Force. That Dark Force is so dangerous when it's in the hands of Dyne. That's why they call it Dyne Force. And we end up getting 3-0 for Dyne. Woof. Very rough game there. We're going to pull up our next match here in just a moment, guys. Let me just update the scores. Get a few other things set up. You update this top 8 here. We've got Dyne in winners finals. And then we're going to have M in losers finals. Both of them guaranteed money. We do have money here for both of our players. It is top 3 if you get money. And that money is based on our match arena. If you guys want to donate a free 35 cents. Wrong one there. A free 35 cents, you can go ahead and use the promo code and our match arena link. Get some money for these players. Whoever makes top 3 gets it. We are currently sitting at $59.90 for this Vampire Savior tournament. So really awesome seeing, people stepping up for some of that money there as well. Just send Dyne the prize. We'll see. He has to earn it first, Okay, we're going to have Tsar Sparky, or Super Tsar as he's also known, versus Slash Gordon here. Losers semifinals. Whoever makes this goes into losers finals. whoever wins this is guaranteed money. Before this, there's no money, so you have to win this in order to get in that pot prize pool. There we go. A little bit of a trade there. QB not getting the favorable side of that trade. Nice guard cancel there as well. QB really hurting here. Tsar really applying that pressure, keeping that damage consistent. Another guard cancel. QB just trying to get out of that that pressure that Victor's putting on. Nice tech hit, pushing him back. Victor has a lot of range in his abilities too. Nice kill there. Slash really coming back here. Victor's going to try and even this out. Oh, almost a punish there, but not quite. Both of them have a lot of meter they're sitting on. 4 and 3 at this point. Slash Gordon definitely has the lead, but not for much longer. Oh, nice hits there from Slash, kind of evening that damage, but now look at that. Victor coming back there with some more solid hits. A lot of movement back and forth here. Really just trying to find an opponent's opening. That's what they're both going for. Nice throw. Guard cancel did not help Victor there. Got a quick punish off of that. Tried to go for a punish again, but did not work. Tsar used that to his advantage and got the first win. Let's see if Slash can come back here. Alright, good first attack there from Victor. Slash getting that pressure going. Oh, Tsar trying to get that momentum out. Oh, not quite able to get hit. I thought that was going to be a confirm, but not quite. More solid hits. There we go. Slash really trying to keep that pressure on Victor, not letting him escape. Nice anti-airs there. Really trying to lock down Slash. Slash loves attacking from the air because that's what he loves doing with QB. But Tsar is really being aware of that and using those anti-airs to his advantage. Good first life down. Tsar keeping that in. Keep doing those anti-airs is working very well for him. Use a lot of meter there with the guard cancel and the pursuit. The ES pursuit, but still has some meter left. Slash trying to just get those final pokes in there, tying the lives out. If Slash can get one more life here, he's going to tie it up. But Victor just needs a few more hits here and he could win this, bringing him into losers finals. Nice solid hits there. More of those anti-airs. Oh, we got that Tsuper. Nice damage off that as well. Trying to use that, the honey projectile as kind of just a way of keeping control on the board, moving forward. Nice job baiting the anti-air and going in. More push blocks going off. So then still have three bars left. Only 18 seconds left on the timer as well. QB has to get some damage in. Can't win from timeout. Her health is too low. She's going to have to get in there. Only 5 seconds left. QB has to do that damage. Had to go in, but ended up getting killed by Tsar just at the last moment there. Tsar ends up taking it 2-0. He's going to move into losers finals. And give us a moment to load the next game, guys. In the meantime, I want to remind you guys that we actually are running a bunch of tournaments next weekend. We're running Third Strike and Melty Blood. We end up doing a whole bunch of different kinds of fighting games with our server. server is the Mountain, is where we kind of get together to improve and get better at these games in general, and kind of just elevate above a lot of the like FGC BS that's kind of been going on recently. So if you're interested in something like that, maybe a place where you can train and talk about coaching and really go over match analysis and stuff like that, that's really what we're all about. So come check it out. There's a link to our Discord server. Also, if you're interested in getting us some extra money for this Matcherino, you can donate for free 35 cents just using that link in the promo code. Let's get these players some money. At this point, all of these remaining players are guaranteed a portion of this pot. So let's see what we can get for them. So this losers finals is 3 out of 5. We do have Super Tsar versus M. Let's see who can take this. Both of them good players. Both of them, I think, really trying to get in there and get a lot of this stuff going. M lost to Dyne, so M has to win this in order to get his run back. But all of the players remaining now are guaranteed money, but they're guaranteed a lot more if they keep winning. So there's a lot of money running on the line here. We've got $59 in our prize pot. Nice, look at that momentum, keeping it going. Want to get one more hit in there to kill Victor. Oh, but Tsar just running away enough to save a little bit more of that health. Would have been dead right now if Bulleta was able to keep that pressure going, but that's how it goes from Vampire Savior. Nice hits there. Could be a kill. And that's it. Bulleta did lose a lot of health in the meantime, though. Not quite a kill there from Tsar, but getting a lot of that white health going with that ES pursuit. And that's a kill, tying up the lives. A lot of attacks going on here. You can see that Tsar has 4 bars of meter, definitely having that advantage. Trying to go for an anti-air, but did not connect. One thing I love about some of these older fighting games, it actually gives them a lot of extra skill involved, I think, is that there's not a universal answer for everything. You can't just use the anti-air to beat, the attack. It's piece by piece, individual attack by individual attack. I love that about these games. M ends up taking the first game here. It is 3 out of 5 in losers finals. Let's see if he can do this here. Nice pokes there. Good anti-air there again. You can see Tsar's being very aware of his anti-airs lately, especially after those matches with Slash Gordon. He's going to try and get a little bit more of that going on as well. Bulleta is able to keep a lot of that distance, but she's also got a lot more movement options available than Victor has. Quick kill there from Bulleta, getting a lot of solid damage on him. Not that much. I was going to say, she hasn't taken that much damage, but man, Tsar is really coming back here. Look at that damage he's already applied since his life was lost. Used all of his super meter to do it, but it may have been worthwhile. Still has to get a little bit more in there to kind of go over that hump and take one of those lives off from Bulleta. There we go, though. Tying up the lives. Alright, Victor's had a lot of damage dealt so far. Bulleta definitely has the advantage. Nice attacks, keeping it going. Look at that, one more hit here, and that's it. M takes up another win. It's 2-0 at this point, has to win 3 out of 5. Let's see if he can pull it off. More solid hits there, keeping that stuck in the corner. Look at that momentum and damage. Almost a death this fast. There we go. That is how you play Vampire Savior. Do not give them a moment to escape. Tsar really trying to get that pressure going back, though. It's hard for Victor to keep that momentum sometimes, but he's got to do it. That's how you have to play Vampire Savior. I love how he's eating those projectiles with his fist, too. Very good awareness on that. A little messed it up that time, though. Oh, not able to escape. Nice throw there with his Dark Force. That's a kill. He's just on the verge of death, though. He has to be very, very careful with these hits there. Has to do some great blocking. Nice guard cancel there to keep Bulleta in that corner. And that's a kill. Bulleta winning. M winning 3-0. M is going to move on into Grand Finals. M is going to move on into Grand Finals against Dyne. Let's see if he can do this. We've got Dyne versus M. This is going to be Grand Finals. M has a loss already. So M does have to win 2 sets. Can M overcome Dyne's oppressive attacks? I guess they're starting over again. That's fine. Alright, here we go. Dyne jumping back at the beginning. Playing a lot more cautiously. Oh, there we go. That's his momentum that we're talking about. Good cross-up, but not able to apply anything after that. A little bit of a gap in there. Nice hits. Keeping that Dark Force up. Not going to be going to his advantage, though. M playing really well here. Both pretty even on the health bar. Solid damage from Dyne, though, off that confirm. And that's a quick life lost. Nice double jump just to get around everything. Oh, look at this. Going in for a Dark Force as well. Able to utilize a little bit. No, that's the unblockable. You gotta be aware of that. It's usually not a great move to use, because if your opponent sees it coming, then you just, you kind of just hit him out of the air. Nice quick kill from Dyne on that last life there. Dyne getting 1 point up. Let's see if Dyne can maintain this this advantage, or if M can kind of come back up with this. Let's see. Nice overhead into a confirm. Continuing more of those overhead attacks. Very quick kill from Dyne. Getting another win there on that life. Keeps using those Dark Forces to his advantage. And was able to get quite a lot of damage off there. Keeping it up. Don't let Dyne use his Dark Force. Dyne jumping in just at the last moment from that ES Dragon Punch. Very good awareness from Dyne. Getting another quick win. Dyne just one possible win away from taking first place here and getting some of that Matcherino money. Let's see if he can do this, or if M can come back. M has a very uphill battle at this point. Has to win 3 in a row in order to come back here. Can't, but it's not impossible. I've seen it done. Can M do it? Dyne playing very strong and aggressive, getting those overheads going in. That is what Vampire Savior is all about. That very insane high-low mix-up. Good push block. The push blocks are how you survive getting in those mix-ups to begin with. Dyne not letting up. This could be one of his quickest kills ever. But M able to escape just barely. Trying to get some more confirmed hits on Dyne. Nope. A nice setup there from Dyne. Using the wheel in order to make it so Bulleta could not escape the unblockable. And that's it. Dyne wins this one 3-0. Good stuff from Dyne. I don't want to say close match, but very good match. Dyne playing his heart out there. So let's take a look back at this bracket here. We'll just kind of reminisce on how things have gone. I'm going to talk to the players here real quick, guys. I'm going to keep talking to you guys as well, so don't just leave just yet. Just a reminder, we do have other tournaments coming up, and we've got our server. Definitely check out the server if you haven't joined it yet. The server it's really a server where we're trying to get better and improve. That's mostly the majority of all the sections there. Sure, we've got like an off-topic channel, but most of it's really trying to learn new games, play those games, and get better at them together. So if that's something you're interested in, come by and check it out. It's what server I run. I'm going to talk to these players real quick just to make sure that they sign things up for their match arenas so they can get paid out, and then I'll go back to you. But yeah, we do have a fitness channel. We got like an IRL goal channel, so if there's something you're trying to get better at and improve, that's kind of what it's there for as well. But also just, you know, a lot of it's mostly based off of like fighting game stuff. We do have the in real life stuff there as well. What I did last time was we had some votes on what tournaments we're going to be running. So that's what won last time. We're going to have Melty Blood and Third Strike next week. But if you're interested in just being a part of this and maybe entering some more of these tournaments, I'm going to take some votes for what we're going to run next weekend or the weekend after that, because it is Frosty Fausting's online at that time. I don't want to run Guilty Gear 2 weeks from now. So if that's something you're interested in checking out and putting in some of the votes, then go ahead and do that. We're probably not going to run Guilty Gear in 2 weeks just because of Frosty Faustings, but after that we might. And with that, I'll see you guys in the Discord server. I'll keep chatting with you. I've got a lot of video editing and stuff like that to do today. So if you're interested in joining it, there's a link right there. And all you guys have a good day. I guess not a good night because it's only 12:30. Vampire for Savior is a very fast game, so we're done in just an hour and a half.